fourth way that you can improve your mental health and well-being is to write things down. So journaling, whether you have a diary, whether you keep it in notes on your phone, or however you want to do it, I encourage you to write things down. I am a big fan of using a good old-fashioned writing utensil and paper. I think that there are some really amazing connections that happen mentally and internally with transferring the thoughts that are in your head through your arm and down onto paper. But I also think that it's totally works really well to go ahead and voice to text into your notes on your phone or any other way where you can be documenting something about your experience so that you have a space to actually just check in with yourself every day and a space to go back and refer to when you maybe are in a mindset that feels limiting or even one that feels empowering and you kind of want to check back at that. So an interesting side note is that there have been studies done that have measured the effects of daily journaling and weekly psychotherapy. And the results of those studies showed that actually journaling every day for 6 months had very similar effects in decreasing depression and anxiety as weekly therapy did. And I think that that makes a lot of sense because what you're doing when you're journaling is you are checking in with yourself. And that's what you're doing also in therapy. You're maybe working towards some goals, but a lot of it really just has to do with checking in with yourself and being able to go back and look at those experiences. So, because sometimes our minds have this way of all or nothing thinking and believing that things are always bad or things are never going to change or that I've always felt this way. And so, journaling is a great way to do that. People can feel sometimes like journaling is a chore or like, what do you write? Or, how intensive does it have to be? I really encourage with journaling to do it as it's nice to do it every day as a routine, but I encourage you to do it kind of as it shows up. So you can put as much or as little as you want to. Sometimes it's great just to do a list of, 3 things that I noticed today, or what's one good thing that happened today, one bad thing, and one hope for tomorrow. There are a lot of ways to journal, but journaling every day can really support mental health and well-being. And I encourage you to do it, as much as you're able to on a relatively regular basis and see how it improves your mental health.